Can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're what I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there? Always falling for the wrong guys. They keep telling me it's alright. How could I be so blind? I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're what I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there? Take you there.
Yo, what's up, guys? We are back into the Madden rebuilds, and we are going to take over the Cleveland Browns as requested by a viewer. So let's go ahead and meet the team. So we got Baker Mayfield at quarterback, Nick Chubb, Jarvis Landry. I think Odell got injured. I'll have to look at injuries. We got Austin Hooper, David Njoku, the good O-line, Kareem Hunt. This is the defense. We're looking at Sheldon Richardson, Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Joseph. I'd say we got a pretty decently started overall team. We could use some corner help, most definitely. Use some wide receiver help. But aside from that, I think we are good. We could sign one wide receiver. I want to go take a look at injuries, see who all is out for the season. See, Odell with a complete ACL tear. I figured that's what had happened with him, so there will be no trading. Greedy Williams is out. So let's go take a look at free agency real quick. We took over as the owner. We own this team. Take a look at wide receivers here. Kenny Stills is available. We could bring him in to replace the injured Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, I'd like to grab Quincy Enunwa, but with him being out for 17 weeks, there's no point. Ted Ginn wouldn't be bad, but he's 35 years old. He's going to literally last the season. Let's go ahead and grab Kenny Stills. Veteran wide receiver. give us somebody else to target. Corner was another position we needed some help in. So Prince Amukamara is available. Eli Apple, I think, would be a decent scheme fit for us. So we'll go ahead and grab him up and see where that places us on the offensive defensive side of the ball here with these new additions. I don't think I want Kenny Stills, though, as number 2. I think I want to keep Higgins in here, Rashad Higgins. Younger player. Try to get him a chance to develop. He's going to be sitting a slot anyway. Kareem Hunt with the Nick Chubb combination, speed and power. We got Jarvis Landry here for a punt returner. I don't think I want him in there with us being down Odell already. Keep our our main wide receivers out of the starting lineup. Eli Apple comes in at our number 2 corner. Probably the best one we're going to have for right now, unless we have a much younger player, which it does not look like. Denzel Ward being our youngest from Ohio State. But I think we're looking at a pretty decent team. I'm going to check middle linebackers, see if there's at least a middle linebacker that maybe we grab. But I don't think there's going to be. I'll check trade block as well. Wesley Woodyard wouldn't be too bad, but we've done things with him before. Jake Ryan, maybe. More of a in the middle run stopper coverage guy. Ranked number 44. Let's check trade block. Let's see what's in the trade block here. If anybody, Ryan Fitz. So maybe there will be a middle linebacker that we can grab. There is not. So we'll sim forward 1 week, and we will see what is on trade block after that. We get some player upgrades. We win our first preseason game, which I'm not too concerned with, it being preseason and all. Let's check middle linebackers here. Loading. Maybe there's no middle linebackers. There are not. It's not even giving us the free agent middle linebackers. So I think we run only a 1 middle linebacker scheme anyway. Our punter's pretty good, so we'll just give him an accuracy, make it a little bit more accurate. Madden is very loud, so hold on, guys. Let me get some of these audios fixed here. There we go. So here's the hoping we can stay healthy through the preseason. Go ahead and go forward another week. Losing second string guys isn't too bad, but if we start losing first stringers, that's going to be when we have issues. If we lose a backup right tackle, we're going to place him on IR. He's out for 11 weeks, and we can sign somebody else for a backup. So let's take a look at what's going on in here. We need a right tackle. Tyler Mars, I guess, is going to be coming to the team. Not a scheme fit, but he will work, considering he is just going to be a backup. Sheldon Richardson gets an upgrade. Let's go ahead and give him a run stuffer upgrade. Try to stop those runs up the gut. That's probably where we're going to have most of our issues. Cody Parkey gets an upgrade here. Let's go ahead and give him accuracy. He's got a good, powerful leg. So let's go ahead and get that accuracy up with it. Make it so we're more guaranteed to get field goals, because we know how good I am at kicking those. But we are going through season 1, so the first season we're definitely going to sim forward, and from there we will play in year 2. But we will be doing our cut days and pretty much structuring this team for the beginning of the season. We need to cut 4 players. Let's get these upgrades done first. Rashad Higgins gets a nice little upgrade here. Not super fast, so let's go with the physicality. Let's make him more of a physical wide receiver, somebody that we can maybe rely on to catch the ball a little bit more. Austin Hooper gets an upgrade, which we like to see. So let's go ahead and cut some players here. In the quarterback position, Case Keenum with Baker Mayfield. We're going to keep that there. Wide receivers were pretty stacked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're actually already good there. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these tight ends. Practice squad you. Release you. Okay, we should get rid of... No, we're good on that. Edge rushers. What do we got at right end? Okay, so we're pretty stacked on edge rushers. Go ahead and move Joe Jackson to the practice squad. And Joey Ivai to release him and see where that leaves us roster-wise. We are at 53. Let's see if there are any middle linebackers that have come up on trade block. There are, but there's really nothing that's going to be an improvement over what we have. So, we are going to roll with this roster. Let's see what is in free agency after cut days. It doesn't look like anybody's been added. Maybe Clay Matthews? Bring him in as a backup outside linebacker? Wouldn't be terrible. Still has some pop left in him. Actually, I think he'd be a starting outside linebacker, but I think we run pass coverage. We need to. Hey, Cade, how is it going? Let's go ahead and advance into week 1, where we will see our starters lined up here. We get some upgrades. I think we'll just auto upgrade everybody here because there's not really. Maybe Carl Joseph. Give him a hybrid upgrade. Focus on school. Don't worry about my stream. Focus on school. Let's go ahead and jump to the mid-season here, and we will see where we set in the middle of the season. So, as we sim... Oh yeah, I forgot about college players. Bring in that C4 draft class. Honestly, this team needs a lot more defensive players than anything else right now. It'll depend on where we were at on contracts. Money Rice is actually a middle linebacker I like. Hey, Ed Mist. How is it going? Let's look into some corners. Where are we sitting at? We got the number 5 pick so far, so our team is not doing as well as we would have hoped. Let's get some of these scouting situations out of the way. Definitely need outside linebacker help. And the rest of it, we are going to switch to auto scouting. We are on our bye week. Look and see what we have for negotiations here. Oliver Vernon, I think we'll probably bring back. I don't think we have much going on at the other side of Myles Garrett. Our D tackle will probably bring him back. Carl Joseph, I definitely want to bring back. Rashad Higgins, absolutely. But focus on school, man. Focus on school. School's what you need to focus on the schoolwork, man. I'm telling you. School is much more important than watching people on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get some of these re-signings done. I am curious of what our cap space is. We're okay on cap space. Ojanobi, I think I would like to extend him to a 3-year deal. He has a lot of upside to him. Carl Joseph, I definitely want to bring back. He's our starting safety. He's not asking for a ton of money, so let's see if we can take that. Okay, he takes that. Oliver Vernon, he's wanting a 2-year deal. But he is wanting a lot of money for that 2 years. I'll have to look and see how he did throughout the season to determine if I actually want to bring him back or not. So TJ Goodson, no, we're gonna. All right, man. All right. Let's bring our kicker back. How old is he? 28. I'll give him a 3-year extension. Kickers don't regress too bad. And we're going to get these upgrades here. See if there's anybody I want to manually upgrade. Nick Chubb gets an upgrade, so we'll go ahead and... That's not Nick Chubb, but... Sure. I guess. I guess this is who we're meant to upgrade, but... No. Quit. No. Listen, EA. Fix things. Let's go ahead and give Nick Chubb that power back upgrade. He's already a force to be reckoned with, but that is just going to help his cause. We got a right guard here. Go ahead and get Wyatt Teller upgraded. I think I've made my audios so that way it's not overpowering when I talk. But we'll find out. Jarvis Landry gets an upgrade. I know he's more of a slot wide receiver, and that's where we're going to kind of keep him at. Especially with Odell being out. Baker Mayfield. Need to get those accuracies up for Baker Mayfield. Because he does have an accuracy issue. And I think we're just going to auto-upgrade everybody. Take it from there. So, we are going... Let's look at our record real quick. We are 2-6. We are definitely looking for a top pick. Let's go ahead and... I can't just sim simply to, like, the last week of the season. So, we will just go week by week here. And see where we land at going against the 3-5 Texans. Run those auto upgrades. Myles Garrett. Yeah, let's take a look at injuries. Something that we didn't do. Let's see. Odell could not come back. Okay. But we could bring back Chris Hubbard. Not really too worried about bringing back a backup. I would like to bring Greedy Williams back, but he's out for another 10 weeks, so he will not be back this season. So it doesn't look like we really have any injuries that have occurred throughout the season, except for that Myles Garrett one that we had. Let's go ahead. Let's just sim to the playoffs. We know that our team is not playoff bound. But let's go ahead and jump forward and see what they can do. I mean, we're losing our division. We're probably losing throughout the season. We'd have to literally win out completely and everybody pretty much lose out to make the playoffs. So we will see where we stand here. And then next season will be our first real season of the rebuild. So let's look at the playoff bracket here. I doubt we are in here. We are not. No surprise there. We knew that was coming. Let's see what we ended up being. We ended up being 8-8. We break even. As does the Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore takes the division. Let's check up our upgrades. A lot of upgrades. We're probably going to bring Eli Apple back. Our staff. We could use a trainer. Let's see. Our trainer's regression is bad, so we'll probably just let him walk. And Grant. Okay. We're just going to leave that as is. Nothing that we really need to do. Practice squad has been signed. We do get a weekly award, apparently. Kareem Hunt. He must have kicked some female in the head or something. So let's go ahead and jump to the Super Bowl. We know that we did not make it to the playoffs, so there's no point of simming the playoffs. We'll just see who makes it to the Super Bowl. But just as a team, I was kind of expecting to go a little bit better. Let's see. Titans beat the Chiefs. Buffalo beats the Ravens. Buffalo beats the Titans. And then it was San Francisco beating the Packers. And they beat the Bears. They beat the Washington football team, who surprisingly last night beat the Pittsburgh Steelers for their first loss of the season. So let's take a look at yearly awards. MVP goes to Nick Mullins. See if we have anybody in here. We do not. So let's go look at our side of the ball here. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Deshaun Watson. We do not have anybody in that category. Defensive Player of the Year goes to TJ Watt. We do not have anybody in Defensive Player of the Year. Tennessee had a lot. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Justin Herbert. Nothing for us. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Logan Wilson. And we probably don't have anybody in here. We do not. Best QB goes to Patrick Mahomes. Nothing for Baker. Nick Chubb gets best running back of the season. Best wide receiver goes to Willie Snead. A little bit of a different winner there. Best lineman goes to Michael Schwartz. We probably don't have anybody here. We do not. Best defensive lineman goes to DeForest Buckner. Myles Garrett gets into the talk. Best linebacker goes to TJ Watt. We have no linebackers in there. Best defensive back goes to Stephon Gilmore. And we have nobody. Oh, we get Eli Apple. He actually makes his way into there. Justin Tucker takes top kicker. And our kicker does not make it. So let's go ahead. Let's get to re-signing. Let's look at retirement, see if we had anybody retire. I doubt it, but we could have. Yeah, we have no retired players, which is good for us. We get to go back with our whole team. Oliver Vernon, I think we may take him back. But I want to get Eli Apple locked up. He did very well for us, clearly. I'd bring him in on a 3-year deal. I'd up that money just a little bit, proving his point that he is a starting caliber player. As for everybody else, we are running low on cap space. So we got to really select who we want to bring back. It's either Rashad Higgins or Oliver Vernon. I think Higgins has a little bit more upside, but that's going to leave us with 10 mil in cap space. Oliver Vernon. You know what? We're going to let them walk. We are going to let the rest of these guys walk. We are restructuring this defense. Our offense seems fine. Let's go ahead into free agency. We have 15 mil in cap space. Don't really need tight ends. Don't need quarterbacks, because I think we still have Case Keenum. We do. He regressed a little bit, but we are fine there. Kareem Hunt with Nick Chubb is still a pretty damn good combination. We could use a wide receiver, though, a number 3, since we let Higgins walk. Let's see if he's actually getting any offers. He is not. So maybe we could lowball him a little bit, bring him in on a 4-year deal, extend it, bring him back. It's not like he did a major difference for us, but it is definitely a player. Let's go ahead and try to sign some backups here. I am not giving you that much money to be a backup for a season. I'll give you something like that for a contract. We could use a backup left guard. I think we'd let our whole backup team walk. So we definitely need backups here. I'm not giving you 2 mil to play as a backup. I will give you pretty much league minimum contracts for backup players. There we go. Those are all re-signed. Oliver Vernon is getting a lot of offers, so we're probably going to walk away from that. But there is not much here, so maybe we draft an edge rusher. Defensive tackle, I think we should be okay. Maybe find somebody. You know, Atkins wouldn't be bad to bring in as a number 3. The Ford looks alright. 25 years old. Scheme fit. Maybe not for quite so much money. I'd give him like a 1-year deal. He does not like that offer at all. But I'd feel more comfortable giving him a 1-year deal, so that way if it doesn't work out, we're not losing a ton of cap. He likes that even less. So let's go for Malik Jackson. He already wants a 1-year deal. We can knock that asking price down quite a bit then. He'll consider it. Maybe we could find a good right end to put over at the left end position. Trey Hendrickson looks okay. Let's see here. Only 45 points. So we need to pull some negotiations here. Go ahead and pull that one. Who all do we have bids on right now? We have a few backup players. Nothing really huge. Did that just say we offered somebody 17 mil? Why are we offering Rashad Higgins more? Oh, because we put him on for an extra year. That's why. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to right end, and we can maybe move one of them over to the left end position. The real question is do we take a speed rusher or a power rusher? Oh, let's go for this. Let's go for Trey Hendrickson. On a 2-year deal, something like that I'd feel comfortable with. He'll think about it. I mean, I know we need outside linebackers. We definitely need a middle linebacker, but that is kind of what we were planning on drafting anyway. We do have some right outside linebackers that could play that position if need be. Corner, I think we're solid. I think we walk away with the money we have left and move on to see who all signs within the first round here. All right, so we get our edge rusher. We get a wide receiver. Let's go ahead and move our newly acquired edge rusher to the opposite side of Myles Garrett, because that's where we're going to put him. That's where it makes sense. That's where we have the gap. So that definitely brings us up on edge rushers. We have already improved the defense from an 80 to an 84 overall, but we have no middle linebackers. Like, that's the bad part. We have no middle linebackers. We could use some late round D tackles, fill up some depth until our corners get healthy and everything. So we're gonna go jump to the next week. All right, we get our backup guard. Let's see what we still have negotiations on. Josh Wells, I'm going to go ahead and pull that. Give us a little extra cap space. We may need it throughout the season. We are going to find out as we go. Well, nope, not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go into my team. Let's look at the injury report. Did Odell ever come back? I think he did. We could use Odell as a trade token, but he is our best wide receiver, so we might just keep him too. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll have to see what we end up with after the draft. So let's go ahead and move up to the draft. We know we need some defensive players. We definitely need to aim for a middle linebacker first. And the Vikings get the number 1 pick. We pick at number 15. We are in the middle. So let's go ahead and jump forward. Let's see what we got going on here. Middle linebackers, I know we had a bunch scouted. Let's see if there's any left. All right, so Chaz Surratt is left. Monty Rice is one that I am very interested in. Maybe take him in the 3rd round if he is still there. But let's go ahead and take Chaz Surratt. 23 years old. He's more of a run stuffer, but we can kind of fix that as we go. Chaz Surratt has a hidden dev. He is ranked number 31. We got him at 15. He is a field general. It was telling me run stuffer, but I think he's sort of in the middle. But we definitely filled a hole that we really needed a player in. We are now in the 2nd round. Jalen Waddle just came off the board. A lot of wide receivers. Apparently the CPU thought we needed wide receivers really bad. We could use a free safety. I know our free safety we let go. So Andre Cisco looks like the best pick here for us. Maybe keep an eye on him. I know we need outside linebacker help, and I know we need middle linebacker help. But I think we can get Monty Rice in the 3rd. So I'm not going to worry about making my first 2 draft picks. We got some nice safeties going on in here. Jack Sanborn wouldn't be too terrible either. He's a projected 4th round. We'll keep an eye on him. And I know we still need outside linebacker help as well. So let's go ahead and take Shaka Toney. He looks pretty good, very athletic. 69 overall, hidden dev trait, ranked number 50. We got him at 47. I think he's probably going to be a starter on one of those sides. All right, so we just saw middle linebacker come off the board, so we're going to take a quick look here. Jack Sanborn is still here. I think that's probably going to be the pick. We definitely need a 2nd middle linebacker at least. He's 67 overall, field general, ranked number 80. Got him at 79. Not terrible. Not a terrible reach. He's got a normal dev trait. Oops. So let's go to our next pick, which is still in the 3rd round. We can pick one more player out. See what we have scouted. There is a free safety here that we were looking at. Let's go ahead and grab him up. Bubba Bolden. He is a 68 overall, hidden dev trait. We might make him an instant starter. He's got speed. He's got some pursuit. He's all right on tackling. His coverages have a little bit to be desired. But he is more of a run support safety. So we are now at pick number 12 in the 4th round. Let's see what we have scouted here. I don't want to really reach for one of these guys quite yet. But that's all we have scouted. So let's go ahead and take this edge rusher. Fast. Very fast. He's a 68 overall, hidden dev trait, 73 in true value. Drafted him at 108. He's not going to be a starter, but maybe we can move him to defensive tackle. I'll have to look at his size. I didn't really pay that much attention to that. Now we're pretty much going to be taking shots in the dark at this point of the draft because we don't have anybody else really scouted. See if there's any names that I really recognize. All these wide receivers have to be here for a reason. Tight ends as well. Let's go ahead and look at offensive linemen. We could use a few backups. We are in the 4th round, so maybe just take a quick glance. It looks like this left tackle might be the best pick. 33 bench press. 31. 33. 3rd and centers. I think we're all right at the center. We actually just need a left tackle, so we need to find somebody at the tackle position as opposed to the guards. But I'm just kind of looking at everybody. Yeah, I think we take the left tackle. That was a bad pick, apparently. Ranked number 162. Drafted him at 111, which is fine. 400-pound guy. He is not going to be very athletic. He's probably going to have, like, no speed. A 64 speed. But he is a backup, not like he's going to be a starter. We have 2 5th-round picks here. We may trade away some of these. Actually, I do recognize this name. Go ahead and grab him. All right, number 86 in true value. Got him at 143. Got another pick here in the 5th. I think we start trading away these picks. Let's go ahead and grab one more D tackle. How many do we have on hand? We have 3. We definitely need at least one more. 64 overall. He's pretty much a backup. What do we got here? 6th round. We only have 2 picks left. We might as well just pick them at this point. See if we have anybody scouted. There's a middle linebacker, an outside linebacker that's projected to go undrafted, along with this edge rusher. Let's see what we could use some depth at. Definitely corner. We could use a corner. So let's go ahead and take a shot in the dark on one of these cornerbacks. See if anybody's got a top stat at all. They do not. None of these guys really have anything impressive going. Let's go ahead and take Al Blades Jr. I mean, we're really late in the draft. It's not like we're going to find some sort of magical diamond in the rough at this point. And we get to pick Mr. Irrelevant. See if those guys that we scouted, if either of them are there. No. So we could pretty much just pick anybody here. Last pick of the draft. We have a lot of wide receivers. If there's any left outside linebackers back, we might just take one of those. We do need to back up outside linebacker. There are not. What about right? Nope. Middle linebackers? Nope. Yeah, we're just picking up a like worst case scenario player. We're gonna go ahead and take this guy. Terrell Bernard. He's fast. He's got a good vertical jump. Maybe more of a ball hawk middle linebacker. So we won't know his overall until we look at the draft recap. $65 overall, not bad. Better than some of these other picks that we got. Honestly, for being an undrafted free agent pick. Our number 1 pick, I think the middle linebacker was probably our best pick. I mean, it was our best pick. But definitely a position that we needed to have depth at because we had no middle linebackers. There was nothing around that we could do aside from maybe trade down. Get this lineup. Peoples Jones is in the lineup. I mean, I think we could use an extra running back, but I'm not too worried about it with the combo we have. Our young middle linebackers are all in lineup. Outside linebacker has quite a bit to be desired. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep Phillips there. Greedy Williams starting under Eli Apple. See what our specialists look like here. Greedy Williams running in the slot, I think, is a good spot for him. So let's go ahead and move forward here to preseason week 1. Since everybody is back from injury, we don't have to worry about that. Let's see what's in trade block. Andy Dalton is an available free agent. Would actually be an improvement over Case Keenum, but I'm not too worried about backup quarterbacks. Jared Davis might not be a terrible pickup. Let's take a look at him real quick. Florida. 85 speed. He'd be an alright middle linebacker, I think. But he's more of, I think, a run stuffer. Yeah, he's more of a run stopper. Maybe number 2 is what I'd put him as, but that's fine. We'll leave him alone. Doesn't look like anybody's trading anything. Antonio Brown's still a free agent. That would be a very interesting combination of Odell, Jarvis, and AB. the real question is do we have the cap space to sign Antonio Brown? We do. Put him in the slot and improve that offense. Make that a very high-powered offensive front. Wide receiver core. So AB going into our slot wide receiver position. I know we've been stacked at wide receiver, but if Antonio Brown's going to sit there and stare me in the face, I might as well take him. David Njoku, we could probably throw up into the trade block. I think we're all right. Bump you in. Why do we have two really good strong safeties? Carl Joseph. We could actually move into the free safety spot. And then move onto those free safeties over to strong safety. We're going to let that run. I think we let this run as is. Let's go ahead and get up to the regular season and see if there is a point we can play a game. We can. We have week 1 and week 2. So we are definitely going to play at least one of those games before the end of the stream, so that way there's at least a little bit more content. Jarvis Landry goes out with a dislocated elbow. That's going to put a damper on our week 1 game. But with us picking up Antonio Brown, I think we should be okay. We need to cut 10 players. I know the first place I'm going. So we can let go of Jordan Lassay. Lastly, Lazley. Just get rid of him. I think we run a 7 wide receiver spot here. Just to be safe. Because we do have our team has this habit of having wide receivers get hurt. We lost Odell there for a while. Tight ends, we can get rid of Stephen Carlson, move him to practice squad. Edge rushers, we're getting stacked at again. We're still pretty stacked from the previous year. So Mike Love is going to go. No need for him. And when it comes to our left edge rushers, I think we're actually good to move Curtis Weaver to practice squad and let go of Joe Jackson. Actually, we'll just move him to practice squad. Let's see where that leaves us now. At a perfect 53 of 53. Filled up rosters. All of our roster spots are full. I mean, we could have used another D tackle, but that's fine. How big is Jalen Phillips? He's 260. Yeah, he's just a bit too small to play at the defensive tackle position. So let's go ahead and give Greedy Williams an upgrade here. Bump up that man coverage on him. Try to get him developed up as well. We do know he's one of the better corners for our team. I think he would actually be a better starter over Eli Apple once we get him developed up. A few more upgrades. And of course, Denzel Ward still holding the #1 spot on our team. Player upgrades. Rookie middle linebacker. We definitely want to take control of what he gets. We have a lot of safeties. I know that. I know we have a lot of safeties. But I think it'll be alright. I think we have three or four free safeties. And then, like... we're going to just go ahead and start AB. No need to risk Jarvis Landry getting any more hurt than he already is this early in the season. And Myles Garrett gets an upgrade. Power Rusher is completely filled. Let's go ahead and start into the Speed Rusher. And let's get into a play the moments game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Myles Garrett, Nick Chubb, and Odell on our side. Joe Mixon, Jesse Bates, and Joe Burrow on the other. The Paul Brown Stadium. Let's go into our first game actually playing with the Cleveland Browns. We definitely want to start this season off right. We want the win. Let's get into it. All right, we start out with a big third down situation. Let's see what we can do to get that done and stop them from pushing forward. So we make the stop. They're going to take a field goal. They're going for it on 4th. That is an interesting call. And middle linebacker, or one of our linebackers allows the catch. Let's try to stop them here in the end zone. And Jim makes a powering forward, but does not get far enough to get a touchdown. Able to stop the run there. I'm going to be watching over here. Oh, it's a run. We stop that run up the gut. And Cincinnati gets an injury here. Pull in the press coverage. And get ready for this pass. And we do not allow him past that first down marker. Now they're going to have to settle for the field goal. So a good bend but don't break situation for our defense to start the game. And now we're going to see what the offense can do. Red zone alert, take advantage. Let's see what we can do. Let's play with this offense here. I know the Browns run a really weird playbook. And it fascinates me. So I want to see what it's like. I want to get some of the control in on it. I want to get used to how it plays. Alright, so Kareem Hunt makes it to the 16. Not a whole lot going on for him. Let's try a play action here and see if we can get Odell over the middle of the field. And just about picked off. So we're looking for Rashad Higgins. I'm going to say probably Nick Chubb is going to be our best bet. And Higgins can't get into position, doesn't even attempt to catch it. So we're left to take the field goal. And we get the 3 points and tie this game up. See what the next moment is here. Defense needs our help. Let's go ahead and let the defense play that out. They're down our alert. Let's see what we can do here. 3rd and 10. for the offense. See if we can get somebody open here. Odell and Higgins are both in a good spot. Antonio Brown coming into the slot. And Odell can't get his hands on it. Baker Mayfield overshooting him a little bit. Hey, Ramald, how is it going today? I'll let them kick the field goal themselves. Let's try to make it this big stop. 3rd and 10. And that is a catch in the corner. All right, let's try to stop them from getting another touchdown here. See if we can get them stopped here. Honestly, the NFL, for being a contact sport, is one of the safer places during this pandemic. Because they keep really heavy monitors on everybody. They have a lot of technology they're using to take precautions to make sure that nobody ends up coming in contact with other players as much as possible. They're being very safe about it. Hold them to a field goal. Our offense is not fired, and we are at a 2-minute drill. We need to figure this offense out a little bit. Baker has been very inaccurate. We have yet to get a completion with Baker Mayfield. There we go. Get Kareem Hunt open. He's going to get taken down at about midfield. Let's see if we can actually get it to a wide receiver. Odell wide open. Odell brings it in. That's another first down. What? Incomplete? Did he actually drop that? Yo, come on now. Under pressure and an interception by Baker Mayfield. It's just football, man. It's just good old American football. Odell's going to get to the sideline, stops the clock for us, gives us some time to get downfield. We definitely have to score on this drive, though. Something more than a field goal. No, it's just regular EA Madden, man. Just NFL football. Terribly done by EA Sports. But it's the only simulation football there is. So how does Higgins hold on to that ball, but Odell didn't? Like, hold on to a... Okay. Perfect pass on a curl route. And Odell can't bring that one in. That was the one we needed Odell to actually catch. A B with a catch. We're going to take our first time out here. I feel like I should run it with Nick Chubb. Get everybody adjusted here. All right, Nick Chubb gets the power forward for the first down. Let's go. They're looking for a pass here. And Odell Beckham Jr. finally makes a reception for a touchdown. Let's go. We're finally making a cut in this lead that they have. Where are we at? What's going on? I actually didn't pay attention to that scenario. Oh, they're right in front of their end zone for whatever reason. Okay. Denzel Ward overshoots there. Oh yeah, this is a run. This is a run. I just about jumped off sides on that. Get him! There we go. That was Garrett with a nice stop there. They're throwing it. We do have coverages out, but it does not matter. They get the touchdown. That was one we needed to stop them on. All right, we're in the red zone. We really need to make a play here. 15 yards out. It's probably a bit deep. We're going to see what we can do here. Antonio Brown gets open, but Baker can't get it to him. Baker Mayfield with those inaccuracies is killing me. Just throws it wildly. Nothing ever really super accurate. AB brings it down for a touchdown. So we keep putting dents in here. We're down by a touchdown. Defense needs our help. What is going on with this defense? Why do they always need my help? Offense seems to be able to do some stuff on their own, but defense doesn't ever seem to be able to do anything. Okay. Nobody's coming through my section. Alright, so we're alright with holding them up to a field goal. We're down by 10. Just need a touchdown and a field goal to catch up. But they've had the lead this whole game. And our offense fires down. And they make another... Alright. So we are at the 6-yard line. Very, very short field. See if we can get somebody open. Austin Hooper reaches in for a touchdown. Let's go. We are tied. We get the extra point. Game is on the line. Make a big stop here. That's what we're going to have to do. We need an interception or a turnover of some kind to win this game right now. And I got switched to a player that I didn't want. That's fine. We knock him backward. Alright, let's let our guys do some man coverage. That's what we're building up on. And they let the walk-in touchdown. Man coverage does not work out for us. Game's broken on man coverage. Alright, we have to get down the field now. Gonna start this out very unorthodox within the 2 minutes. 2-minute drill here. Alright, so not really anything there for Kareem Hunt. Oh no! Oh man. God, these are such weird screen passes. Alright, we have to go for it here on 4th down. And Odell brings it in. Play work for the other team we were doing. Get it to work here. Kareem Hunt brings it in. One-handed catch and gets out of bounds to stop the clock. So we're literally looking to tie this game up. Overshoots it. And that is going to be the game. So Baker Mayfield definitely throwing very wildly. I don't know what it is about Baker and Madden, but he just throws really awkward. I just didn't feel like setting my camera up. Normally in the mornings I don't set my camera up if I stream in the morning. Yeah, that last drive interception killed us. It's the overthrow, wild throwing by Baker Mayfield. It's just really weird. But that's gonna do it here for the Madden stream this morning. I don't know what I'm gonna play this afternoon, but I'll probably do something. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. I appreciated all the likes, all the talking in chat. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button with the bell notification to know when I go live. I normally try to go live a few times a week. Varies on games, depends what I feel like playing. Sometimes it's Madden, sometimes it's Phasmophobia, sometimes it's other stuff. But there's always content coming out on the channel. Thank you guys for getting me over 100 subs. I love y'all, and I will catch you guys in the next one.